Hi there, this is Shrikant. Welcome to video series on Outsystem. Today we will discuss how to implement a custom code in Outsystem. Oftentimes we have to add a custom logic in order to implement certain logic. In Outsystem, it can be easily done using Integration Studio. Let's see how can we implement the custom code in Outsystem. This is the screen which was developed in our last session. In order to implement custom code, I'll be adding two more text boxes. The first one I'm going to place under the first column and one more in the second column. Also, I'll just drag and drop a label for these text box. I'm going to name the label as credit score. And another label, I'm going to name it as loan amount. I'll switch to elements view and I'm going to define two variables. The first variable I'm going to name it as credit score, and the second label I'm going to name it as loan amount. Credit score variable I'm going to mark it as integer, and the second variable loan amount I'm going to retain as currency. After that, I will map input input text box to credit score var and the another input text box to loan amount var. Basically, I'm configured a variable, and when the user enters any value to credit score, I'll be returning with this particular variable. Once it is done, I'm going to launch Integration Studio. I will select the environment, then I will enter my credential. Once it is done, I'm going to create a new extension. This is going to be loan amount calculator. I will create a new action. I will call it as loan amount action. I'm going to retain the default icon and I'm going to create two variables. The first variable is going to be credit score CS, and the second one is going to be loan amount LA. The first variable I'm going to mark it as input, and I will change the data type to integer. Second variable I will change it to output type, and I will change the data type to currency. Next, I'm going to launch Microsoft Visual Studio. This takes about a couple of minutes. It is trying to launch Microsoft Visual Studio, and it is trying to load the project. Okay, now we have to add our custom code. In my case, I'm going to add if block here. I'm going to check credit score. If credit score is greater than 800, then I will assign loan amount I will assign 10,000 to loan amount. Next, I will add additional condition in the form of a nested if. And I'm going to use logical AND operation here, and I'm going to test if the credit score is greater than 750 and less than 800. So I'm going to use credit score greater than or equal to 750 and less than 800. So I'm going to use here also credit score greater than or equal to 800. And if it is between 750 and 800, I'm going to assign loan amount as 8,000. So let's add a few more checks for credit score. So if it is greater than or equal to 700 and less than 750, and I'm going to assign 6,000. Next, I'm going to check 650 and 700. In that case, loan amount is going to be 4,000, and we will add one more condition. This time I'm going to consider credit score anywhere between 600 and 650, and I'm going to set loan amount to 2,000. I will also include else clause here, and I will assign $0. Okay, just wanted to go over the logic here. If the credit score is greater than 800, loan amount is going to be 10,000. If the credit score is anywhere between 750 and 800, then loan amount is going to be 8,000. Similarly, I'm going to check various range between 700 and 750, 650 and 700, 600 and 650. Those who are having credit score less than 600, they don't get any pre-approved loan. With that, I'm going to build my project. It's looking good, no errors detected. Now, I will come back to Integration Studio and I will save my project. It is prompting me to close the Visual Studio. I'm going to exit out. I'm going to store this extension loan amount calculator locally first. Then I'm going to click one click button to update the source code, compile the source code, upload the source code, and publish my extension. All 6 steps are passed here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can close this pop-up window. Next, I will switch back to Service Studio. I click on dependencies here and I'll search for loan calculator, loan amount calculator. This is the one which I am importing. Select the required action and click on apply. It is imported to my project now. Next step is when the user is going to enter the credit score and I need to invoke an action. For that, what I'm going to do is I will drag and drop a button onto my canvas. This is the button. I will give button name as calculate loan amount. Next, I will associate action. For that, I will select on click event and I'll create a new client action. After that, I will go to logic screen and I look for newly added action. As you see here, loan amount calculator, and I'm going to drag and drop loan amount action. This particular action expects one input argument. I'm passing the argument over here, credit score var. We have to drag and drop assign widget and we have to assign loan amount variable with the output of the newly created action. In this case, it is going to be loan amount action and LA is the loan amount variable. I'm calling the newly created action over here. Once the action returns the output, I am passing it to loan amount variable. Since loan amount variable is already mapped to loan amount text box, the loan amount will be displayed over here. With that, I'm going to publish my changes to the server. Okay, it is done. It's time to test our changes. For that, I'm going to click on Open in Browser. My banking application will be launched. This is my credential. I'm going to click on Login. I'm going to select one of the customer and navigate to customer details screen. First, I'm going to enter my credit score as 801 and I'm expecting loan amount as 10,000. Click on calculate loan amount. I got 10,000. Next, I'm going to select credit score as any number between 750 and 800. I'm going to select 775. This time I'm expecting loan amount as 8,000. I got 8,000. Next, we will be testing another number between 700 and 750. I'm going to select 711. This time I'm expecting loan amount as 6,000. Similarly, next range is going to be uh, between 650 and 700. I'm going to select 666. I'm expecting 4,000. Let's check a number between 600 and 650. In this case, I'm going to select 649. I'm expecting loan amount as 2000. I got 2000. That's all for this video. Thank you very much for your time. You have a great day. Bye.